before setting any goal or achieving the one you already set, answer this question. Who wants to achieve those goals? And why do you want to achieve those goals? Because you will discover that any goals that we set, it's just coming from our ego. Our ego is based on the conditioning we have received. So those goals are not really ours, they are coming from the conditioning. And the ego, it's also very afraid. The ego feels incomplete. It feels lack. It feels little in this big world. So whatever comes from the ego, it's just something that you are trying to do to fill this void that cannot be filled with anything coming from outside. And if you have lived long enough, you probably already know that your goals didn't mean shit after you've achieved them. They gave you some kind of satisfaction for a little while, but that satisfaction wasn't really coming from the goal itself. It was coming from this kind of peaceful and restful act, not by the goal itself. Today I'm very tired. I'm working out basically every day because I'm taking cold immersion, and after I get out from the water I basically have to work out to warm up myself. But anyway, I will take it easier tomorrow so I can recover. And as I was saying, guys, every goal you set or you achieve, it's just something that you're trying to do. We are trying to do basically to feel loved, to be worthy of love, the love we didn't receive as ego, as the conditioning. And that love can only be found within us. Sounds as a cliche, I know, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Don't wait to realize this yourself after trial and tribulation. Just trust me, and start right now to do the inner work, because that's the only things that can give you what you're looking for. Start observing yourself more and more. Start to be aware of yourself, of your thoughts, how your mind wanders up and down in the past, in the future, with no reason. I mean, it's just wasting energy. There is no point in that. This video, it's crazy. Well, let's see if I can conclude it in a good way, and so that I can share it. So, but this place is just making me sleep. So calming, so beautiful. But yes, guys, Like stop. I mean, don't stop, but just observe like where your goals are coming from, where your desires are coming from, and just it's a good way to start observing yourself, start to become more aware. So yeah, this is the only things that we gotta do. No magic pill. Developing compassion for others, for ourselves. Non-attachment for the results, and non-attachment for everything. Unconditional love. All those teaching that comes from Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, Lao Tzu, Plato, Gurdjieff, Carl Jung, and all these individuals that has tapped into the realm of being, into the truth. They're all pointing here to the present moment, to love, unconditional love, not the love that you think you will get finding a partner. That's coming from the drama of life, and it is toxic. It is when there is jealousy, when there is fear of losing that person, when there is like all these things that we think are normal in a relationship, it's not. It's because we think as something normal whatever comes from society, whatever comes from the conditioning, but that keeps you stuck to a level of consciousness which is very low. I would call it level of unconsciousness. So if you want to become conscious, if you want to wake up, and if you want to get out of the trauma and the suffering and all these things of life, and you want to search for the truth, you want to rediscover the truth, actually. Yeah, I don't care. I don't even like it to call it more a spiritual work, because like there is so much bullshit also in spirituality. There is so much so big ego in spiritual field. So many distraction, that keeps you away from the real work that we all have to do, which is just looking inside, just starting observing. It's called inner work because it's an inside job. All right, these things can be helpful, they can be a tool, but there are so many that can be very overwhelming and very distracting. And so be aware of what you find out there. If it doesn't point you always to the present moment, to awareness, to your breath, not technique with the breath, just observing. That's it, guys. Don't identify with any specific technique, practice, religion. Everyone finds their own way. You can find that for you it clicks with Taoism, so just don't think that Taoism is the way. There is only one way, and that way it's just taught by different teachers in different ways, and you gotta recognize the unity, the oneness behind every teaching and everything. Otherwise you're just still in the game, still in the matrix, not doing anything, thinking that you are okay. But that's okay, everything is okay, everything is perfect the way it is. I'm nobody to say unconsciousness should not be here. If it's here, probably it's not probably, it is, because it's meant to be here. So but if you are on the path of awakening, of the path for increasing the level of your consciousness, these are the tools. This is the way. Don't let distract yourself. Be grounded. Develop those beautiful thread of being compassionate with others, loving your enemies, forgiving, because you recognize that it's all you. And you, again, last things, and then I conclude the video. It's not about knowing these things, it's about practicing them when life puts you in front of this situation, when life puts you in front of someone that is trying to hurt you or has hurt you, and you forgive him, you just love him, you pray for him, you know, without hating, without resentment, without reacting. Yeah, life will give you plenty of these opportunities, so you have no excuses of not practicing all the things we are talking about in this video, in this channel. So thank you for being here. As always, peace, love. I believe in you.